Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to our HTML training session. Today we will talk about HTML layout, how to position elements on the web page, and how to structure content to define the page, visually organized for the user-friendly experience. There are several ways to create HTML layouts. The first method is the table-based layout, followed by the div-based layout and other technique. Let's first talk about the table-based layout. HTML tables are used to design web pages, organize content into row and column. However, this method is now outdated and discouraged because modern approach like div-based layout are more flexible and efficient. Let's look at an example. In the div-based layout, we can arrange the content of the website and define the header, navigation, and main content area, sidebar, and the footer is more structured way. Here, in the style section, we define a table with 100% width, padding and text aligning are also added. Inside the body, there is a table. Notice that one of the table data cell has called span 3, meaning its span across three columns. Below this, there another row for navigation, main content, and a sidebar, and the footer is defined at the bottom. Now, let's talk about the div-based layout, which is the more modern and flexible approach. This method uses div elements to structure the content of a web page, and positioning and styling are controlled using CSS. Let's see through an example. In the code editor, inside the body section, there are div with specified ID like header. The second div represents the navigation section. Then there is the main content. Finally, there is the sidebar and the footer is defined last, containing its content, where the background color for the header and footer is set with the color white and padding of 10 pixel. Now, I will increase the width to 30 pixel so that you can see it more clearly. Look, the size has increased from the top to bottom. Then I will also change the background color here. Let's make it black. Now, the header and footer will have black the background color. I will press Ctrl plus X and paste it below. The correct it. Now, I will change the color to gray for the header. And set the text color to red. With a text align center. Next, I copy this for the footer section and paste it below. I will adjust the background color like this. As you can see, the footer is being present in this way. And I will set the color to white. I will make the side padding 20 pixel. Now, the sidebar and main content have proper spacing and padding 50 pixel. Now, structured elements. HTML provides several structured elements to define the layouts and organize of content on a web page. It helps both for human readability and machine readability. This is how the header tag works. This purple color is one of the elements here. You can see name and list under the UL tag with three allied items: home, about, and contact. When I clicked on home, it directs me to home section, and I click on the about, it redirects to the about section. And the same for contact. The navigation is set up like this. Now, let me show you something else. After this, there are main section. In the main section, you can see an ID set as home. Inside a section, there is content that say, "Welcome to our website." The background color of the main section is gray, and the article content latest news. And this is a new article. Then on the side, there is a heading followed by another unordered list, which contain list item li. The aside content has a dark gray background. At the bottom, you can see the footer, which contain copyright content. The footer has dark blue and light blue color. This entire section represents the footer, and the blue color show the footer content. Now, let's talk about CSS layout technique, which is very popular in modern web development. Container helps making it easy to manage content. Here, Flexbox layout. A one-dimensional layout modern that simplify the alignment and distribution of elements within a container. We will look at an example of this. I will open my code editor. In the body section, given div and class container. There are several items. These items are created using class item, like item 1, item 2, and item 3. When I remove the display flex property, you can see the layout change and the content look different. If I set the display flex property, all the items are aligned in a row. Next, I add justify content space between, which ensure that there is space between the item. The background color is light gray and the padding is set to 20 pixel. If I change the padding to 30 pixel, the item will have more space between them. I can also change the background color yellow of individual items. This way, the layout will change accordingly. If I make the items smaller, they adjust their position. Now, we will talk about using the grid layout, which is modern and flexible for designing responsive web page. I will open my code editor again and show you the example. Inside the body, here are div, and inside this div, there are 6 div elements, each with a class for the layout. You can see that items are arranged into row and column, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The display property is set to grid, which arrange them into a grid layout. If I set to display flex, then item look like this. The grid template column property is used to set the number of columns. If I set to 3, the item will be arranged into 3 columns. You can also set it to 4 columns, and the item will adjust accordingly. And the background color is light gray. The padding is set to 20 pixel. Using the grid layout, you can easily manage the placement and spacing of items on the web page. The background of the grid item is white, and the text is centered. A solid border is added around the item. So, this was an overview of different layouts technique like table-based layout, flexbox, and grid system. If you have any question, Feel free to ask in the comments. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.